Welcome to the madness!
Hey, how's it going, folks? The name's Deathy, and welcome back to another episode of Bravely Default. So, in the last episode, we managed to finish the last of the Act 2 side bosses with Artemisia, I believe. Is that? No. Oh, fuck, I forgot her name now. Basically, the last boss, which was a Valkyrie job class. So we're done with that, so now all we have to do is move on to the rendezvous point with the Vestal Water, Olivia, and see if she's doing okay. But before that, like always, we need to do some Nerende. Yeah, we need to do some Nerende development. So now we've got Special Move Shop free. We have Moonbeam, Grand Strike, and Moon Shadow for the Fist, Axe, and Katana, respectively. Also get Potion and Turbo Scone, Bone Fragments, and stuff for the Compound Shop. Okay, right, so a special move shop 4 is going to give us the second sword special move and the first dagger one. Or second one, we're going to be Blaze Storm. We'll come to them soon enough. Soon enough. Right, so what can we upgrade? So, item 2 will give us antidotes and eye drops. We can get them plenty later on. Bless Shield's actually pretty decent. We get heal parts free for wind and wind resistance and that. Actually, I do want to get that to get lightning soon. That's going to be quite useful. Basset Claws won't be too bad. The gear helping and accessories would be pretty nice. River parts would be pretty nice. Start moving on to the cape parts would be pretty nice as well for recovery and stuff. And the valley parts would be pretty nice for magic attack up and stuff. But for now, I don't want to do that because I want to carry on leveling up the combat items and stuff. But actually getting that up to level 4 would be pretty nice to give Ring a Bell his second special move. I think what we'll do is let's just carry on with the compound shop. Yep. Carry on with the compound shop, and then we'll just keep alternating between the battle items, because eventually I do want to get a battle items up to, I think, 7 or 8 to get the level 2 lightning battle items. And then the compound shop, I want to go as high as possible in order to help with as well compounding. Which, again, is something that is going to kick in at the something that's going to kick in at the end of the at the beginning of Act 3. Okay, right, so before anything else, we're going to go to ability. Idea, you can do that, it's fine. We're going to switch over to white magic. We're going to use your MP. Magic. Yeah, basically, I just want to get everybody top, best we can, like so. And then we're going to switch back to acrobatics, which is going to be your main job command when we are outside of boss fights, because I decided that Tiz and Idea are going to have 2 different setups. They're going to have one for boss fights and one for random fights. For Idea, it's going to be primarily Monk and the acrobatics for the Crescent Moon ability to attack all of them, and Tiz is going to be that, and then with with the battles, it's going to be Monk and something else. But for Tiz, it's going to be Thief and compounding once we get the ability, once we get the job class, and then for his boss fights it's going to be Thief and freelancer for the ultimate freelancer ability. And yes, this is going to be all over the place, and I do have a specific setup for Ring a Bell, but that's going to be coming up later on. Ring a Bell's more of a jack of all trades, sort of just make him like a heavy armor user and just go to town and attack and stuff. That's it. Really. Okay, right, well anyway, we don't need to go through the dungeon yet, because we do have a little something, and this is the first time I'm using them, I believe, or the second one. But we've got these teleport stones, which just teleport us to the beginning of the dungeon. And to be honest, I don't feel like walking all the way through. There we go, perfect. Right then. Yes. So, before we go to Idea, before we go to meet Olivia, we are going to go back to... wrong way. We're going to go back to Florum to heal up, get our MP up, and we're going to save. So yeah, just a quick little detour, but yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. Not to mention, I want to make sure I bought all the magics. Shh, that's a waste of Phoenix Stone. That's a waste of a Phoenix Stone. Come on, thank you. I forgot about that. Oh, that's fine. Not a problem, not a problem. Anyway, this is getting there. Almost at freelancer 10. And then he's going to get a nice little boost in terms of his JP and stuff, which I can't wait for. Okay, right, so yeah, so off to Florence. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well today. Everyone's doing fine. That is not the correct way. We want to come down here to get across the two bridges. So yeah, so our time in Florum and the water, well, called the Water Nation, is coming to a close. We're going to be moving on to our next area soon. Okay, so that's off. Thank you. Right, Tez, we need you quad stealing. Because we want to get as many items as we possibly can. What do you have weapon-wise? What do you have weapon-wise? Ogre's clubs. Okay. I guess we'll just go quad thunders now then. Yeah, let's go quad thunderers. Yep. Okay, go with the stomps. And then let's finally go with yep, let's finally go with Crescent Moon. So the problem is with Crescent Moon is that as you can see, it costs 1 brave point. So basically, if we go quad Crescent Moons, the problem is it's going to take a 2-turn recovery. But to be fair, for random fights, it's not that problem because to be fair, we're kind of finishing off the fights in near enough 1 to 2 rounds anyway. So personally, I do not see that a problem at all. Alright, Sense Floor. Don't think we need to buy any items or anything, do we? No, I don't think we do. Right, so let's jump up here. Yep. I'm only healing up to get our MP back. Because I think the next place is going to be a little bit more dungeon, if I'm not mistaken. And also, I'm not entirely too sure, but I think we have a very... Okay, there you go. Friend bot. What is that? That is Stomp. That's fine, I suppose. Yep, how'd it work? And not to mention, the boss fight... No, I gotta think. Ah, yes. The boss fight that we're going to be facing, I don't think... Yes, it's scripted. Yeah, okay. That's a bit of a spoiler, Defi. Well done. But yeah, the boss fight is scripted. I'm not going to say anything, but yeah, it's scripted. Okay, let's get first strike. Very nice. So yeah, so we're getting close. Let's look. Alright, so yeah, so as it says, this is almost at level 10 freelancer, and then is it the right way? I think this is the right way, isn't it? Yes, it is. No, is it a dungeon or is it not? Oh, it's the Temple of Water. Or Twilight Ruins. So we're supposed to be. We get a cutscene, it seems to be. I think it is. Alright, anxiety. Is something wrong? Do you remember the girl who won at the festival? Sure, the little one, right? I have no interest in little girls. Stuff in... I can't believe I say this. There's nothing sexy about a twig that's just a bud. I can't believe how she won. I don't think Adia was asking for all that. Yeah, definitely not. I swear I've seen her somewhere before. I just... Please, where? Yep. Okay, yeah, I think we are supposed to be here. Let me just double check. Am I supposed to be here? Let me just do a quick F9. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, because the thing at the top, yeah, that's with, that's our Altamia. The ranger that we fought. Okay, right, so let's kind of place this then. Okay, we've got a crystal. Oh, it's one of these, is it? Okay, I see. Right, so I'm going to close this because there's a treasure chest right there. Oh, do you know what? I'm not going to lie, I am not a big fan of these kind of puzzles. I'm really not. Okay then, right, type option. Right, let me check my, no, let me check my support abilities. So, because 10% 8-bit wind, okay, we can get rid of that. Let's go with Dungeon Master just in case we get any, traps or anything like that. Rod Lore, magic attack up to 10%, that's fine. Two-hander speed up, yeah, that's fine. We'll be getting our third ability slot in the future. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of, not really a secret. I mean, every time we saw one of the crystals out, we get a full, get a new SP slot, or abilities point slot. Anyway, we've got Acrolanterns. Actually, I should really be examining them for base theory. To be fair, at this point in time, yeah, another PP. Power crystal, nice. Should be useful. And actually, I did a good job with the Thunder because these guys are weak to Thunder. Nice. Okay, I thought she was doing more damage than that. Let me check something. Ability, Adia, acrobatics. Okay. Unleash physical attack on all enemies that deals the same damage as a conventional attack. Okay. So, conventional attack. Her attack is 60. Attack's 105. Ring of Bells 104. It probably is just a J. Corsair, I think. Actually, do you know what? I just realized something. We do have where's dexterity? No, we got the power bracers. So that increases warrior strength by 10, so that will give her a little bit more damage, I suppose. We've got the feast skills on for stealing, gauntlets. Do we have anything that can be used to boost her? Use anything that boosts her not dexterity. I'm looking to boost her magic. Not really. Alright. We'll keep with the Lambent Hat and the Yog's Claws for now to take full advantage of the weakness for some of these enemies. Okay. Alright, let's check up here first. Yep, it's just on the other side. We'll get that in a second. Bugger off malware bites, thank you very much. Alright. There we go, Minotaur. It took me a second to register that enemy then. Alright, let's see, how much experience does he give off? 84, that's not too bad, and 8 JP. That's fine. Yeah, I think for now the enemies are going to be a little underleveled because I mean we are kind of. I'm not going to say we overleveled. I mean, to be fair, with Bravely Default, it's a game that gives you a lot of experience, but the difficulty comes in the fact of the random fights itself. You know, some of the abilities that monsters can use. I mean, I do think I want to say it's Chapter 3 or Act 3. That's when it gets a massive difficulty spike. Yeah, I want to say so. I'm not so. Okay, let's have a look. So we're doing 200. Okay, 300. That's a bit better. Although we're only attacking twice, unfortunately. But what I need Adia to do, I need Adia to go first, actually. To tell you the truth. But if anything, it gives Tiz a chance to steal anyway, which is pretty nice. Not to mention, we need some of these permacrystals because I do have a full list of the compounding items table. So I know what I'm combining to make what effect. Anyone leveled? Not yet. Adia's a little behind. She'll level soon. Yeah, I'm not fussed about keeping characters roughly the same level, to tell you the truth. Especially in a game where it's only like limited amount of characters. I mean, if there's a game where it has multiple characters and I can choose parties, then yeah, I'll keep them roughly the same level. But if it's just like these four, I'm not really fussed if one person's like, you know, one level below another or one's above another, you know. Yeah, as long as we can just fly through these fights, it's all good. Yeah, we need some more GP. Definitely. Okay, let's see. Left here? Okay, that's stairs. Okay, what's on the right hand side? There's a chest. There we go. Alright, remedy. And the other one was a potion, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, we've got another new enemy. That's an imp. That's an ugly looking imp. Nice. 585. Level 1. Could just be with the high defense of the Lancers then, maybe. Okay, Demon Tail, good, we need some of those. Okay, and I was gonna say Agonist then. Alright, and yes, so yours. 33, good, good. Da, da, da. 16, not bad. Okay, let's go down the way. Left side. Perfect. Okay. No. Stupid stairs. Okay, carry on this way. Let's see if we got up or down. Well, we can't go down. See, this is where things start getting a little bit... I mean, it's a little straightforward for now, but there will be a part, if I remember correctly, that is going to be just nuts. Good crit. Down in 2, I like it. Oh yeah, Ring a Bell is going right in there. Okay, there we go. So, you know, it's yes, yeah, so you see, Crescent Moon does have its advantages, you know, for enemies that haven't, you know, completely killed yet. But yeah, not to mention the J. Corsair is the weaker weapon up to now. Once we get a stronger pull on for her, then yeah, she'll be doing as much damage. Not to mention, there is an ability that will allow us to gain. There is an ability that will give us BP as we're carrying on, actually. Okay, right, so let's see here. So we go up this way. Okay, the back with Lance and the Minotaur. One more. Good night. 720. 326. I'm almost thinking... I wonder if I should take off Ring a Bell speed 10% off. Because his... Yeah, because I'm actually thinking of putting a D first in the order, I think. Just give me 1 second. This does need a little bit of tweaking. Good JP, actually, 21. God. It's almost there. Okay, let me have a look at Ring a Bell speed. So, Ring a Bell speed, as of right now, is speed... where does it show his speed? Don't remember. Let's see, his speed right now is... Does it not say? Am I that stupid? Agility, that's what it is. Agility is 42. And yes, it's 30... sorry, AD is 39. Right. So what we want to do is we want to take that off. Right. Adventure badge. Actually, that could be alright. Yeah. And then what we could do is we could put the, yeah, do you know what? Let's sacrifice a bit of damage for the Hermes sandals. Let's say we could put the power bracers on, yeah, we could put the power bracers on, what's his face? Ring a Bell instead. And then, by going this, his agility is now 32, and AD is now 49, so that means that she can go first then. So by going first, by damaging all the creatures, it'll just make it a little easier for... sorry, let me move the mouse cursor. It'll make it a little easier for Ring a Bell to finish off the enemies. There we go. There we go. That's what we want to do. We want to get her to attack first, and then Ring a Bell can come in with the cleanup. There we go. That's what we want to do. Just something wasn't right with the something wasn't right. Now it's been addressed, and now we're doing the way we want it. Okay, right. So let's get this closed. So that's going to open up the left-hand side. There we go. Then we'll come back the way. And open up this one. Perfect. Okay, and then let's see what left's going to take us. Nowhere. Okay, there we go. There we go. See, that's what I mean now. Just soften them up, and then Ring a Bell can go in with the attacking, and then Tiz can go in with the stealing if there is anything left. Or a crystal. Carry anything. Okay. Another cleanup. So 2 in the Aqua Lantern, and then 2 in the inn. One more. Perfect. There we go, that's better now. Not to mention saving Agnes's MP for the, Not to mention saving Agnes's MP for boss fights and stuff. Okay, Agnes gains a job level, very nice. So you get Time Magic level 4. So this means you can use Time Magic, level 4 Time Magic spells outside of combat, very nice. Okay, right, so let's have a look. So she's at level 8. Okay, so what's next? So Time Magic level 8, Time Magic level 8. Do I want to make her a summoner? No. I want to make her a red mage. No. Nope, just Time Magic, Black Magic, and White Magic. So yeah, we'll keep her in Time Magic until she gets to Time Magic level 9. Right, so if I'm not mistaken, this should be... Huh. I thought there was. It's just dead end. I was gonna say, this game does have hidden passages. It does have hidden passages. Pretty good. Nice. There's Stomp. So yeah, so there should be 3 Stomps now, yeah? Perfect. And then the 4th one on the other enemy. Still getting purple crystals, which is pretty nice. Come on. Thank you. And then Agnes with the Wanderer for the finish. Perfect. Okay, right, moving on. Let's see, is there anything down here? There is a treasure chest, be good. 1,000 pieces of gold. I'll take it. Okay, never around the fight. Hey, let's get 1 PP, very nice. Yeah, that's because of the Adventure Badge. Nice. Ooh, Agnes didn't go first, eh? Interesting. Yep, no drops or anything. Shame. Okay, right. Let's get to the next floor then. Don't know how many floors are in this place. Actually, I don't remember. Oh, bloody hell, game. Keep forgetting how railed you are in your movement when it comes to stairs. Okay, then right. So let's have a look see here then. So, first chest on the right hand side. Okay, then alright. Let's go this way. So they'll open and close that. So we can get this. Birch bow. Okay, so we've got a stronger bow for Tiz. Oh, okay, this looks like it could get a little dangerous. Yeah, this looks like it could get a little dangerous. But we'll see. We know 3 of them can take care of a Minotaur. Right. Okay, beast level, nice. We need some of those. Alright, come on, let's go first. Ouch. Ah. Tis but a flesh wound. Tis but a scratch. Perfect. Okay, no level ups, no job level ups. Right. Better get that healed. Okay, tis. Let's switch. Right, so we got the alien on the bow. And we got the birch bow, which is a bit better. Oh, actually, no, it's actually worse. Hmm. No, it's actually worse. Nope, got the best bow around. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I want to go to ability. Switch it up for white magic. Cure. There we go. Switch back to thievery. Perfect. Okay. And then, right, so obviously we need to close this again because that's the way out, I think, maybe. Okay, then we want to hit this. That's going to open that up. Okay, right, so obviously... Oh yeah, we got the blue crystal here. Okay, that's good for a strike. So, yeah, so basically I mentioned about the two different setups for boss fights and random fights. So, idea, there is actually a job class later on that actually has a stat bucket. So, there is a class that uses MP to boost stats for, I think it's like, you know, attacking, attack power, magic power for like 3 turns using MP. And then for compounding, there is also some combinations that could also increase stats as well. And with the special moves, there's also parts that you can get through Nerendi development that also could further increase stats as well. Hey, another pair of enemy sandals, nice. So basically, by doing like 3 different actions, so you can pretty much double and triple your attack power within like 1 round. So there's quite a few like interesting combinations you can do. Very interesting combinations. But in terms of the random fights, of course, you don't want to waste time, you know, buffing yourself up and all that. You want to get the damage, you want to get the kills in, so that's pretty much like what I'm doing with like this setup. I know Dia's not doing as much damage as he's doing before, but by cleaving the enemy. And not to mention, I think... I'm sure there's something that can increase BP, I think. But the fact that she's doing 2 Crescent Moon attacks is pretty decent, because, you know, it's a good starter. And not to mention, I mean, once we get a better weapon for her, you know, that's when she can start contributing to damage a bit more. Okay, so left here. Seems to be. And not to mention, it seems to be working as of right now. And yeah, I am spamming the same attacks over and over and over, but to be honest, it does help get through the game this way. Nice. Okay, no job levels. Jesus Christ. I'm still looking at Tiz's JP. It is like, it's just so close to getting one of the major abilities that's going to give him a hand. And over here we have another blue chest. So we've got to remember that for the future. Definitely. Right, so let's see what's up here. Double chest, double chest. Okay, Ether. Like it. And not to mention, I mean, if the Venture Back could kick in, like giving us a chance to give 1 BP at the start of the fight, I mean, at least Dia will do 2 Crescent Dances and a single attack. But again, it just helps ring a bell to set up to finish things off anyway. Good experience, I'll tell you that much. Okay, he's in 2700s. Just another 800 to go. Oh, Christ almighty. Okay, let's just get this bottom bit done. Yep, locked. Yeah, we need something for that. That's quite a few, that's actually quite a few blue chests we need to come back with in the future. Honestly, we won't be getting those blue chests for quite a while. Okay, stomp. And again. And again. And again. Blizzard. Ouch. One more. Wow, that's unlucky. Good night. Okay, Yannis gets a level up, so she's now 36. Pretty nice. Oh, she's actually leading the boys. Oh yeah, that's because there was that one time when the rest of the three were KIA, weren't they? Okay, right, see how we got our exclamation mark there. Let's see, let's try going this way first. There's a moon. That's not too bad. Casting that twice. Seems to be. Okay, we're gonna collect down. Aqua Lantern. I'm not gonna lie, I do like the design for the Aqua Lantern. That's pretty cool. Finally, power crystal. Nice. Right. Okay, so we want to get this chest first. The reefer, right. And then let's try pressing this. That closes this and opens up the one at the back. Okay. Right, let's see what's up here first. Then he gets first strike. Okay, this ain't good. Drain. Yikes. Yeah, I'm going to heal up in a minute. Okay, so we'll attack. Blizzard on anti-magic. Nice. Okay, that's 2 down. 3 down. Oh, 2 down. Oh yeah, 3 down now. Good crit. Jesus. Okay, it's his gain level, so he's now level 36. Mini Bell's almost there. Right, we'll see where this way takes us. So we take a right here, and then go into the treasure chest. Very nice. Explosion, we like it. Alright, so we don't need to deal with these now, so let's close this. Let's go close that and open that. Perf. Okay, so we're done on this side, and we're going to flip all the way around. No, we're not, because we're going to hit this, which is going to open up the one on the left. Okay. Okay, well, we need to go left here, so let's go. Oh, don't. There is a weapon later on, a lightning katana, that gives extra lightning damage. Just wondering when we're going to get that. Such a very important piece of kit. Okay, ring a bell. Level 36, very nice. And a detail. Okay, nice slowly. Alright, so we're going to close this, going to open up that. There we go, open up the last chest. And then we take a left and we're there. But I think, if that's where the... Dark Charm, nice. That has darkness attacks. Oh. Actually, that came at a very, very, very good time, actually. Hey, just a killed one. Nice. No, that came at a good time, actually, because the boss that we're going to be facing uses dark attacks. I see why they dropped that. Okay, lift up this. Close that. And we are good to go. Perfect. And then to the left. Okay, is the straight? Yes, the stranger man is here. So it gets worse from here on in. Definitely does. Okay, right, we're gonna save the game. And I think this is where I am going to call it an episode because literally I have 4 minutes left on the timer, but we're going to be, I think it's a good time to call it because we're going to be going through some events and some lengthy events if I'm not mistaken, so I'm going to be in store for quite a few cutscenes as well as a boss fight if I'm not mistaken. Right, so anyway my friends, that's it for today's episode, so thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and apart from that, enjoy the rest of your awesome day and hope to see you next time. Take care.